I'm sorry, guys. I keep not learning my lesson here. I need to keep a bottle of water, a glass of water next to me. I keep coughing through these videos. I apologize. So specifically, this prediction that I'm looking at is happening live right now. Two of the things that I've been purchasing specifically were Russia-Ukraine ceasefire by June and Russia-Ukraine ceasefire by May. I was purchasing the ceasefire by May because there was some unusual activity in some large wallets that I track, and I was able to buy it for 8 cents, and it was worth the risk reward. Just because of those wallets that were also purchasing it. And what's happening right now is President Trump tweeted on Truth Social that there'll be a 3-day ceasefire, May 9th, 10th, and 11th. And the rules on this prediction specifically state that there has to be an official ceasefire agreement. So the question that I have right now, it's selling at 55 to 59 cents. So the question that I have is Trump posting about it? Oof, that one dropped heavy there to 29 cents. Oh, sorry, we got to jump into the order book real quick. So the question that I'm asking, that I think other people are also asking, is the fact that Donald Trump posted about it, does that count enough for a resolution to yes? And the market right now is putting it at I guess a 50-50, and I guess the market thinks it's a no, or a 50-50. That counts or doesn't count. The reason that you could be buying more is because it's at a 50-50, and technically it should count, and you're getting 50 cents for something that has already happened. But I have been burned on Polymarket before, thinking something should resolve yes, and it actually resolves no. So I will be taking profit on this prediction. But this one's the June one. I want to go into the May one. So it's selling at 37 cents. There's almost no spread here between 33 and 34 cents, so it is going down. This did jump up to about 50 cents at one point. So at 33 cents, it actually might be worth purchasing some more and trying to sell it at 50 cents. But I think I'm going to stick with my initial plan and just take some profits on this. And let some of it ride till the end. There's already news on both sides. So the question is, if Trump announced it, does it count? Where the Ukraine hasn't announced anything and Russia has announced it, that there will be a ceasefire. Yeah, I'm going to be taking some profits along the way here. I don't know if I'll be purchasing more. If this drops down to like 20 cents, I'll probably purchase some more. I have to come up with a plan for that. But so why was I buying for June 30th? So I was also buying for the June 30th mark, specifically because this one had 2 outs to it. So the June 30th one, for whatever reason, people were buying for May 31st, the large wallets. I found it a little suspicious that they were buying for these large wallets. But June specifically, if I hop into Google, as early as May 2026, President Donald Trump has been actively driving towards a rapid resolution of the Russia-Ukraine war. He was pushing for the summer. I don't think it would end just like that, but I think there would be a ceasefire by the summer. So out number 1 was this would happen in May. Out number 2 was the U.S. was pushing for the summer already. So risk reward purchasing for May was worth it, but I went a little further out, also purchasing for the end of June. So further out on the risk curve was for May. A little bit safer prediction was for June, but both of them also, the difference in price to buy for June was 8.7 versus 8.4. So I was buying for the June also because the price difference was so little that it just bought me extra time to buy out until June. So that's that. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Specifically, we'll be watching the news. I don't know what Polymarket thinks this is going to resolve to. To be honest, in my opinion, I think this should be closer to 90 cents or even 95 cents right now, just because they have announced it was a ceasefire. Well, Trump announced there was a ceasefire, but the Ukraine hasn't, and apparently both sides has already broken the ceasefire. So does that actually count? All they needed was an announcement for this to count. So if both sides haven't announced it and Trump did, and both sides have already broken it, will Polymarket resolve this to yes, or will it resolve to no? I don't want to wait and find out. I'll take some profits right here.